prosecution has rested its case in the trial of Lindsay Clancy, who is accused of killing her 3 young children. The defense now gets its turn, arguing that Clancy was suffering from severe mental illness at the time of their deaths. I'm Paula Eben. The prosecution says the killings were intentional, and it wrapped up its case with a look at what was on Lindsay Clancy's phone. WBZ's Aaron Parsegian is following the breaking developments outside Plymouth District Court.
This is day 14 of testimony here, and just before noon today, the prosecution rested their case. So far, prosecutors have called more than 70 witnesses to the stand. The latest this morning was Ian Whiffen, who works for the company who performed the extraction of data from Lindsay Clancy's iPhone and Apple Watch, captured on the day of and the weeks leading up to the killing of her 3 children, Cora, Dawson, and Callan, on January 24, 2023. Prosecutors aiming to highlight information like flight climb data inside the Duxbury home, from the basement where the children's bodies were found and the top floor window Lindsay jumped out of in an attempt to take her own life, combined with Google searches and unanswered phone calls to display their theory the killings were premeditated.
Flight climb started is how it's listed within the database and within the software, but it actually, the flight climb time is when the flight climb has been recognized by the device as the device has already climbed up those stairs. So even though it says flight climb started, that's technically the time that the flight climb or the first flight climb had ended.
And once prosecutors rest their case, the defense is expected to call their own psychiatric witnesses to the stand to explain their argument that Lindsay Clancy was over-medicated, failed by the medical system, and suffering from postpartum psychosis at the time of the killings. In Plymouth, Aaron Parsegian, WBZ News.